The story of Vikings begins not in a throne room, but in the dirt. A farmer named Ragnar Lothbrok stares at the horizon, not at land, but at destiny. The waves call him, the unknown whispers his name. In a world ruled by superstition and war, Ragnar dares to imagine a future beyond what the gods have shown. He is not born a king, he earns it. With a brilliant mind and fearless heart, he builds a ship to sail west, defying tradition and the will of the Earl. When his sails cut through the mist, history changes forever. The first raid on England is more than conquest, it's discovery. For Ragnar, every battle is a test not just of strength, but of belief. His faith in Odin and the gods wavers as his curiosity grows. Can a man serve both faith and ambition? Can destiny be rewritten by mortal hands? Through blood and storm, Ragnar becomes a symbol, a myth in motion. His victories are not luck, they are will forged into reality. But with power comes betrayal. As his legend rises, so does the envy around him. His wife, Lager the strong and proud, becomes both his equal and his heartbreak. His brother Rollo, driven by shadow, questions his loyalty. The second act of Vikings turns from victory to tragedy. Ragnar, now a king, stands atop a throne built on bones and betrayal. The raids have grown larger, but so has the emptiness within him. The more he conquers, the less he understands. His sons are growing, Bjorn, Ivar, Hvitserk, Sigurd, each born of chaos, each destined for war. The gods no longer speak to Ragnar as they once did. Instead, he speaks back. He begins to question Odin himself. Are the gods real, or have they been stories to control men? This question becomes his curse. The betrayal of Rollo cuts deeper than any blade. Brother turns against brother, spilling the blood that once bound them. And when Lagertha leaves him, Ragnar's heart breaks completely. He turns to Aslog, a queen of prophecy, but even she cannot fill the void. In England, King Egbert watches Ragnar not as an enemy, but as a mirror, both men bound by ambition, both slaves to destiny. Their meetings are not wars, they're philosophical duels. When Ragnar returns to Wessex years later, broken and addicted, he is not looking for victory. He is looking for meaning. And his death, thrown into a pit of serpents, becomes the ultimate myth. As the venom takes his breath, Ragnar smiles, not in fear, but in peace. Because he knows the gods have not abandoned him, they have finally called him home. After Ragnar's death, the story becomes legend, and legend becomes prophecy. His sons rise, each carrying a fragment of his soul. Bjorn Ironside becomes a true warrior king, ruling with honor and courage. Ivar the Boneless, crippled in body but not in will, becomes the embodiment of vengeance. Where Ragnar questioned the gods, Ivar declares himself one. And in doing so, he falls into the same trap his father tried to escape, the illusion of power. The sons wage wars across continents. They fight each other, fight faith itself, and in the end fight time. Because even in victory, the blood of Ragnar is cursed with restlessness. The show reminds us, kings rise, gods fall, and men become stories. As Vikings reaches its final chapters, the myths blur with memory. What was real? What was divine? Perhaps both. Because history doesn't remember truth, it remembers greatness. And as the camera fades, Ragnar's voice echoes through the ages. Don't waste your time looking back, you're not going that way. His legacy isn't just in the sons who fight, it's in the courage to dream beyond fear, to question what's written, and to live a life so bold that even death whispers your name in awe.